Planting life. What will you find if I ask you to find me the Encyclopedia of the Forest? Well, maybe an encyclopedia book or a website on forest trees, right? You're right to do that, and frankly, anyone would do the same. But if you ask the same question to the people of Honnalli village in Karnataka, they will take you to a 77-year-old woman living in their town. The locals call her the tree goddess because of her immense knowledge of forest plants and the forest itself. Her name is Tulsi Gowda. Tulsi was born in 1944 to a poor Halakki tribal family living in Honnalli village. She lost her father when she was only 2 years old. To support her family, she started to work with her mother as a daily wage laborer at a local plant nursery from a very early age. She never went to school and remained illiterate, unable to read or write. She was even married off at the young age of 12. Despite these hardships, she continued to work at the plant nursery. Halakki tribe people care for their land and stay connected to nature, and Tulsi was no different. In the nursery, she took care of plant seeds. She helped the Karnataka Forest Department to plant, grow, and maintain saplings and trees for over 50 years. Around the age of 70, she finally retired. Tulsi has planted more than 30,000 saplings in the state of Karnataka, all by herself. Through years of work in the nursery, she gained extensive knowledge about the forest. She can identify every tree species and its mother tree in the forest. She is also an expert in collecting different seeds of different trees, which can later be used to grow entire trees in other places. Tulsi has identified and planted many medicinal plants of the forest, which are in use to treat local people. She is also involved in teaching village children about the value of forests and how to take care of nature. Tulsi Gowda received several awards for her contributions towards conserving the forest trees and nature, including the prestigious Padma Shri, awarded by the Government of India in 2020. Tulsi overcame poverty and illiteracy to take care of herself and our forests through her dedication and constant hard work. What an inspiration! Now that we've learned about the Encyclopedia of the Forest, how can we forget the mother of trees? Let me introduce you to another inspirational woman from Karnataka. She too overcame poverty and illiteracy to devote her life to planting and protecting trees and conserving nature. She is credited for growing more than 380 banyan trees, among many others, which is why people call her the mother of trees. Meet 109-year-old Salumarada Timmakka. Born to a poor family in Gubbi Taluk of Karnataka, Salumarada did not receive any formal education as a child. She was married off at the young age of 12 to a man called Chikkaiya from the Hullikal village. Salumarada started working there as a daily wage laborer at a stone quarry. The couple could not bear children of their own and decided to plant banyan trees and raise them as their own children. Since then, Salumarada planted and maintained a few banyan trees each year along a 4-kilometer stretch of highway between Hullikal and the next village, Kudur. She and her husband used to walk this distance barefoot and water the trees every day. They also protected the trees from cattle by building fences around them. Thus, Salumarada started on a slow but steady journey of determination, hard work, and selfless love for planting trees and maintaining them until they grew up and bear fruit. Salumarada has planted and maintained over 380 banyan trees and over 8,000 other trees in her lifetime. You can still find her banyan trees along the Hullikal-Kudur highway. The British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC, recognized her efforts for caring for nature, which listed her as one of the most influential and inspirational women of the world. She was presented with the name Salumarada by the local people because of her work. This means row of trees in Kannada, and indeed she grew many such rows of trees. Salumarada Timmakka received many awards for her work, including the prestigious Padma Shri in 2019. Tulsi and Salumarada were able to fight through hardships and commit their lives to following their passion of planting trees and protecting the environment. Their determination and hard work have made them living inspirations for all of us. They are still planting life as they live even today, maybe not as trees, but as motivation for many across the nation to care for nature.